I live in a pretty quiet neighborhood. Not rural or anything, but just a peaceful suburb with families and old people and nothing really going on. I work nights a few times a week, but this happened on one of my days off. It was a Monday, early spring, and the weather was weird, like warm but overcast. The kind of air that feels heavy and still. I had the whole day to myself and didn't really feel like going out. So I just cleaned up around the house, did some laundry, and played around on my computer. At some point I got kinda sucked into an old mystery documentary on YouTube and ended up letting it autoplay for like 2 hours while I folded clothes and scrolled my phone. The topic switched to break-ins and stalkers and stuff like that, kind of unsettling. But I was in my own house with the door locked and the blinds shut, so I wasn't really thinking much of it. It wasn't until around 6:30 when I noticed something. That didn't sit right. I was getting up from the couch to go make dinner and I glanced toward the front window, which is behind the TV setup. The blinds were closed, but there was this small gap at the bottom where one of the slats was bent, upward slightly. I swear I saw something move behind it, like just a flash of movement, maybe a hand or sleeve or something brushing past the window. I stared at it for a while, but nothing else happened. I told myself maybe a bird flew by or a branch swayed, or something dumb like that still. I walked up to the window and peeked through the side. There was nothing there, but the weird thing was, there was a small rock sitting just under the window, like it had been placed there carefully. I don't have landscaping rocks or anything like that around the house, so I have no idea where it came from. I picked it up and tossed it out into the yard, not really sure what to think. Probably just some neighborhood kid being dumb. I made dinner and got distracted again, watched more YouTube, played some games. Time passed. I kind of forgot about it. Around 11:30, I started getting ready for bed. I was brushing my teeth in the hallway bathroom when I heard what sounded like footsteps upstairs. Now this is where it gets weird. My house doesn't have an upstairs, just an attic, and the attic doesn't even have a floor, just beams and insulation. And there's only one way up. There a pull-down ladder in the hallway. I froze, toothbrush in hand, just listening. I heard it again, one step, then another, very slow, like someone trying not to make noise. It stopped after that. I rinsed out my mouth and stood in the hallway looking up at the attic door. Nothing moved, no sound. I thought maybe it was the house settling or a squirrel or something, but deep down I knew it didn't sound like that. I grabbed a chair and pulled down the ladder. It creaked like hell, and I stood there staring up into the dark square hole above me. I didn't have a flashlight, but I took a broom and tapped round up there. No movement, no sound. I pushed the ladder back up and told myself I was just overthinking. I went to bed with my bedroom door shut, which I don't always do, but I just felt better having it closed. Around 3:15 a.m. I woke up completely alert. No reason, nightmare, no sound. I just woke up like someone had nudged me awake. The house was silent. I laid there, listening for a minute. Then I noticed something. My closet door, which had been shut when I went to bed, was now open just a crack, just barely, like an inch or two. I stared at it for what felt like forever. I thought maybe I forgot to close it all the way, and it drifted open. I got out of bed, walked up to it, and opened it all the way. Nothing inside, of course, just clothes and junk. But there was something new. A single piece of crumpled notebook paper on the closet floor. I picked it up and unfolded it. It was blank, just a wrinkled, empty page. I didn't sleep the rest of that night. The next morning, I checked the attic in daylight with a flashlight and everything. Nothing. No signs of anything living up there. But here's the part I still can't explain. When I went around to the side of the house later that afternoon to take out the trash, I saw a line of tiny holes drilled into the siding right beneath the bedroom window, like someone had been trying to install something. A camera, maybe, or some other device. I don't know how long they were there or what they saw. I called the police, filed a report, and replaced the window locks and put cameras up around the outside of the house. They never caught anyone, and nothing else ever happened. But I still think about the attic sometimes.